Hi guys, today we will discuss about data types in Python. The purpose of data types is that to allocate sufficient amount of memory space in main memory for storing the returns or values. Okay, in Python programming of 14 data types. Okay, and they are classified into six types. They are fundamental category data type. The fundamental category data type containing into float, bool, and complex. Okay, the second one is sequence category data type. In this sequence, we are having string, byte array, and range. Okay, and the third one is list category data type. It having list and tuple, and the fourth one is set category data type. Okay, it means it having set and frozen set, and the fifth one is ticked category data type. It having ticked, and the sixth one is none, and it having none. In this data type, the list, set, and ticked are the collections of data structures. Okay. Now we will discuss a fundamental category data type. Okay, the purpose of fundamental category data type is that to store single value. Okay, in fundamental category we have four data types. They are int, float, bool, and complex. Okay, let's we discuss about int. Int is one of the predefined class and treated as fundamental data types. Okay, the purpose of int data type is that to store integral values or integer values or whole numbers. Okay, it means the numbers without decimal value. The examples for int data type are student number, employee number, Aadhaar number, hall ticket number, account number. Okay, int data type can also use it for representing or storing different types of number system. For example, if you give the instructions to Python, it gives the output. I will show how it works. I'm taking a new folder. I'm giving data types because our topic is data types, so I'm giving this. I'm opening in the address bar, search for CMD. Now I want to open Visual Studio Code. The command is this code space dot. See, now I will run the code. I will take new folder. I will give data1.py. Okay, now I will give the variable and I send the value to it. I want to print a value. Now I will run the code. See here it gave 12. Okay, now I want the type of a. So okay, now I'm running the code. See, it came in. Okay, then after I want ID of a. Okay, now I'm running the code. See, in the Python, the advantage is we no need to write this many lines like Java and C. In Java and C, we have to write number of lines of code. Okay, but in Python, we can write this all in single line. Right? We see how I write in single line. See, it gave in single line. Okay, like this we can write. This is about integer data type. Okay, in the fundamental data type, we discussed about integer data type. Then after we go for float data type. The float is one of the predefined class and treated as fundamental data type. The purpose of float data type is that to store floating values or numbers with decimal places. For example, percentage, tax, etc. Okay, this data also supports for scientific notations. Okay, the advantages of scientific notation is that to minimize the memory space. Okay, the data type never supports binary, octary, and hexadecimal number systems. Okay, it does not support for them. Okay, let's Now we see about float. Let me take the example and run. Okay, now I'm taking another file. Okay, I'm taking data2.py. Enter. Okay, for floating value, right? I'm taking variable a is equal to, I'm taking the assigning the value, sorry. Okay, I want to print a value. Okay, I will run the code. See 1.2 it came. Okay, now I want id also. Okay, I will write all in single code. Okay, this is the advantage in Python. We don't need to write so many lines of code. We can write in single line. Okay, I will run. See here 1.2 class is float. Okay, like this. I am taking another example. Okay, enter. I want to print a and type also I want to print. Okay, see now I'm running the code. Okay, it came like this. Okay, this is about the float. We can add this to also. Okay, let's we see this also. I'm taking a value as an integer value and b value as a floating value. See how it gives. I want to print c value and okay. Now I'm running. Okay, see it gave only floating value. Okay, like this. Okay, in the fundamental type, we already completed int and float. Now let's we discuss about bool. Okay, bool. Bool is one of the predefined class and treated as fundamental data type. The purpose of bool data type is that to store true and false values. Okay, it means logical values. True and false are called keywords. They are treated as values for bool data types. Internally, the true is treated as 1 and false is treated as 0. Okay, the examples. Let me take an examples. Now I'm taking another. First select. I will give the name data3.py. This is now I will run. Now I'm taking a is equal to 2 and b is equal to false. I want to print a and also I need type. Okay, see I'm running. Here we can see it is bool. Okay, like that. Okay, we can also take. We can also print. Yes, no? 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. See, here it gives a logical operator, okay? Logical value, okay? This is about the bool. Then after we move to complex. Complex is one of the predefined class and treated as fundamental data type. Okay, the purpose of complex data type is that to store the complex values. The general format of complex value is A plus bj or a minus bj we can take. Here A is real part and B is imaginary part. Okay. In this, the internally and real and imaginary parts are treated as floating point values. Okay. To retrieve real and imaginary part of complex numbers, we use two predefined attributes and they present in complex objects. Okay. Let me take an example and see. Taking A is equal to 2 plus 8j. Enter. I want to print A comma and I need this type also. Okay, see, let's now execute. See, it gave as complex. Okay, like this. Like this, any model, all are same model. We have to take print, type, ID, and we can do sum of the two numbers. Okay. Like this, we completed fundamental data type. Okay, let's we move to sequence category data type. Okay, the purpose of sequence category data type is that to store sequence of values in single objects. Okay, in sequence category we have four data types. That's string, bytes, bytes array, and range. Okay, in the string we have indexing and slicing. Okay, two objects. Okay, if the string, okay, the string indexing and slicing or the programming examples. Okay, the purpose of indexing or it is the purpose of string and types of string and notations for string data. Okay, notation for storing string data and operation for string data. Okay, let me say about the string. String is one of the predefined class and treated as sequence data type. Okay, the purpose of string data type is that to store string data or string data or alphanumeric data or numeric data or any type of data within double quotes. Okay, or single quotes or triple double quotes or triple single quotes. Okay, the definition of string is a collection of characters or alphanumeric data or numeric data or any type of data enclosed within double quotes or single quotes or triple double quotes and triple single quotes. Okay, in Python programming we have two types of string data. Okay, now in this we will discuss about the indexing concept. Okay, the processing of obtaining single character from string object is called indexing. Okay, here index can be either positive or negative. If we enter valid index, that we get character from string object. If we enter invalid index, we get index error. Okay, let me see. That I will execute. See in the slicing, I will take as in the what I said double single double quotes are single triple quotes are double single quotes double triple quotes. Okay, now I'm saying double quotes Python. I want to print s and type also because now we will run the code Python class string. Okay, like that, this is the string and in string we can print single letters also. See, I will print now. We have to take in the word is the Python. We have to give for forward bias. We have to assign 0 1 0 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, in Python. If in reverse bias, it means from last to front. Python means n to p. It's called reverse bias. We will assign -1 to, okay, -1 -2 -3 -4 -5 -6. Okay, this is okay. For understanding purpose, I said that. Okay, now I will print p value. For this, we have to use square brackets to print. Okay, 0. See, p value came like this. We can if we want t, we have to take 2. Okay, like this. The model is same, but we have to use the different letters to produce the values. Okay. Then after we move to slicing operations. Okay. The slicing operations. Wait a second. Okay, in slicing operation, the process of obtaining range of characters are substring from given string is called slicing. Okay, we can perform slicing operation within 5 syntaxes. Okay, let me see. Same and taking Python only. Remove this Python. Okay, now I need from P to H. Okay, in this same as we take forward and reverse bias, and we have to produce starting to end. So we will print S and we take from start is to end. Okay, start to end. Okay, now see, I will write print S comma. I want from start to end within square brackets. I want 0 is to, from which letter I want, from H. Okay, 3. Now I will run the code. See, something went wrong. Wait. Okay, it came by then. See, now I will write from. See, here it came pipe. Okay, like this. Like this we have to execute. Okay, let's we discuss about string. This function is used for converting all types of values into string type value. Okay, it means it converting any type. We take int, float, bool, complex, any type it contains into string. Let me see. Example. Okay, I take a is equal to 12. I want print a comma. I want type also. I'm running C int type. Okay, now I want it in string. See, it came string. Like this, any type of data it converted into string type. This is about the string. Now let me discuss about the byte. Byte is one of the predefined class and treated as sequence data type. The purpose of byte data type is that to store the data ranges from it stores the data ranges from 0 to 256 only. Okay. In other words, the purpose of byte data type is that to implement plain text in cheaper text. Okay, in Python programming we don't have any symbolic notations for storing the elements in byte objects, but we can convert other type of objects into byte objects or using bytes open analysis. Okay. Okay, let me see an example. Taking see. Taking 11 equal to within square brackets 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 256. Okay. That's space. Okay. Enter. I want to print level and I want type also. Okay. I'm running. Okay. And in this line, I will take a. Okay. It given. See, it means I enter literal value. We have to take variable. Okay. See, in this, it came list. Okay. If okay, now this is about the byte. Now we will discuss about byte array. Byte array is one of the predefined class and treated as sequence data type. Okay, the purpose of byte array data type is that to store the data ranges from 0 to 256 only. In other words, the purpose of byte array data type is that to implement plain text in chipper text. In Python programming, we don't have any symbolic notation for storing the elements in byte array, but we can convert other types of objects into byte array objects by using byte array. Okay, it means the byte and byte array are same, no difference. Okay. Okay, for our convenience I will write. Okay, same code only, no change. The byte and byte arrays are similar. Okay. Now we will move to range. Okay. Range is one of the predefined class and treated as sequence data type. Okay. The purpose of range data type is that to store sequence numerical integer values. Okay. Numerical integer values. Integer values, maintaining equal interval of value. An object of range data type belonging to immutable because range object does not support item assignment. Okay, to convert one type of value to range type of value, we use range open paralysis, range slash object equal to range object. Range data type contains three syntaxes from generating range of values within equal intervals. Okay, object one of the object of range we can perform indexing and slicing operations also, because okay, in this we can also perform indexing and slicing. Okay, let us take the example for range. Okay, now I'm taking r equal to range 6. Okay, I want to print r comma one type of r also. Okay, now I will run the code. Okay, see, class range 0 to 6. Like this is about the range. Okay, we completed fundamental data types and sequence data type. Okay, now we will go for list category data type. Okay, it means collection of data structures we already discussed. Okay, the purpose of list category data type is that to store multiple values, either similar types or different types of both the types in single object with unique and duplicate values. Okay, we have two data types in list category. We already discussed. Now, first one list tuple. Okay, now let me discuss about list data type. Okay, list index. Okay, list we will discuss about list. Purpose of list, operations on list, predefined functions in list, inner list examples. Okay, list is one of the predefined class and treated as list data type. Okay, purpose of list data type is that to store multiple values, either similar type or different types, or both the types in single object within unique and duplicate values. Okay, we can store in unique or duplicate values. Okay, the elements of must be enclosed are written with square brackets. Okay, this must be written in square brackets and the elements must be separated by comma, and we have to separate them by comma. An object of list maintains insertion order. Okay, on the object of list we can perform both indexing and slicing operation. We can create two objects. Okay, for both we can develop. Okay, now let me take. Let me take an example. Okay, taking new folder, giving. Okay, I'm taking, giving, comma, 15, comma. Okay, sorry, 15, 15, comma, and your minus also minus 23, comma, minus 56, comma, 99, comma, 123. Okay, 123, comma, and then duplicate. See, okay, okay. I want to print. I want type also. I'm running. Okay, taking bit. See, I'm checking once. So like this, it can't take in values. We take only variables. Okay. See, it came. Okay. This is about the list data type. Then we will move to the. Okay, let me discuss about tuple. Okay, tuple is one of the predefined class and treated as list data type. Okay, the purpose of tuple data type is that to store multiple values, either similar type or different types, or both the types in single object within unique and duplicate values. Okay, the elements of must be enclosed or within brackets. Within the elements must be separated by comma. Okay. Okay, let me take an example. Okay, now I'm taking. Okay, let's we take an example. Guess it came like this tuple. Okay, this is about tuple. Okay, now we completed fundamental data type, sequence data type, list data type. Next we move to set data type. Okay. Okay. Set category data type. Okay. The purpose of set category data type is that to store multiple values, either similar type or different types, or both the types in single object with unique values. Okay. We have two data types. We already know that set and frozen set. Okay. Let me discuss about set. Okay. Set is one of the predefined class and treated as set data type. The purpose of set data type is that to store multiple values, either similar type or different type or both the types in single object with unique values. Okay, the element of set must be written within curly bracket. Okay, curly braces. Okay, and the element must be separated by comma. The object of set never maintains insertion orders because pvm python virtual machine, okay, can display any one of the possibility of elements of set objects. Okay, let me take an example and run this. We want to take which braces? Curly braces. 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40. Okay, print s1. I want type. See here set. Okay, like this. Now set also completed. Let's we move to frozen set. Frozen set. Frozen set is one of the predefined class and treated as set data type. The purpose of frozen set data type is that to store multiple values, either similar types or different types, or both the types in single object with unique values. Okay, the elements of frozen set must be obtained from different objects like set, tuple, and list. Okay, an object for frozen set never maintains insertion orders because Python virtual machine can display only one of the possibilities of elements of frozen set object. Okay, let me take an example. Okay, see, as it is, I'm doing. See, okay, we run out of saying like this on a come set. Okay, I want frozen set, so I want to print fs means frozen set, comma I want type of fs. Then I'm running. See. See? class frozen set. Okay, this is like this. We have to try the code and execute. Okay, now the last data types, dict category data type. Okay, sorry, the fifth one, dict. Okay, dict is one of the predefined class and treated as dict data type. The purpose of dict data type is that to store key value in single variable. In key value, the value of key is unique and the value of value may not be the unique. Okay. The key value must be organized or stored in the object of tick within curly braces and separated by comma. An object of tick does not support indexing and slicing because values of key itself considered as indices. In the object of tick, values of key are treated as immutual and values of value are treated as mutual. Originally, an object of tick is mutual because we can add key value externally. We have okay like this. This is about the dicta data type. Okay, let's we take an example. Okay, I'm taking d1 equal to want to take curly braces 10 is to within double quotes python comma 20. Okay, 10 is to python comma 20 is to double quotes data comma then after 30 is to Django. I want to print print I want D1. I want type okay. I will run the code. Okay, see it came class picked. Okay, like this. Okay, and we completed the dict also, and we have to only discuss about the none. Okay, none data type. None data type is one of the predefined class and treated as none type data type. Okay, none is a keyword act as value for class none type. The value of none is not false, space, empty, zero. Okay, an object of none type class can't be created explicitly. Okay, example. We will take an example and see how A is equal to none. I am taking enter. Sorry guys. Is equal to none. I want to print a type. Okay, now let's run the code. See, none type. Okay, this is about the data types in Python. Okay, we discussed about the data types. Entire the data types are 14. Once again, I will repeat the overall session. Okay, okay. I will. Okay, I am removing this app. It no, and no need CMD also. Okay, now I'm opening. I created that. Okay, in this I'm taking new. Okay, I will take text document. Okay, now let's see. Saving notes. Enter. Okay, open the notes. See, first we discussed what is data type. Okay, okay, see data types. Okay, 14 data types. Okay, first I will explain definition. To allocate sufficient amount of memory for storing the literals or values. Okay, 14 data types. Transferred into 6 types. Fundamental data type. DT means data type. Okay, next sequence. Third one is list. Fourth one is set. Fifth one is dict. Sixth one is none. Okay. Fundamental having int, float, bool, complex. Okay. Then after second one sequence. Sequence having string, and bytes. Bytes array range. Okay. Third one, list. List having list tuple. Okay. Fundamentally sequence list. Then after set. Fourth one is set. Enter. Set having set frozen set. And the fifth one is ticked. Ticked. And the sixth one is null. See, 16 data types came. Okay, this is the data types. I already given the examples in the Visual Studio Code. You can see each example in that. Okay, and now okay, the fun enter the fundamental data type purpose is equal to fundamental data type purpose is equal to store single value. Okay, it means it stores single value. Okay, okay, int purpose is equal to store integral values to store integral values or integer values or this without decimal. Okay, float purpose is equal to store floating floating values or with decimal values. We will go for pool. Okay, to store to store
True or true and false values. True and false values. Okay, it's storing logical values. Okay, then after complex is it purpose is equal to real and imaginary. Real and imaginary reports treated as floating points. Floating points values. Okay. Okay, we will go to sequence. To store sequence of values in single object. Now string purpose action of characters characters or any type data within single quotes or single quotes or double quotes or single triple quotes or double triple quotes. Okay, now bytes. string, we have indexing. No? Indexing is equal to purpose is equal to obtaining single characters from the string object. Okay. Then after slicing, obtaining range of characters. Or substring from given string. Okay, bytes to store. Now we will discuss it. To store the data. To store the data ranges index from 0 to 256. Okay. Enter. Bytes array is equal to corpus is equal to same as it is bytes. Okay, then after range is equal to purpose equal to store sequence of numerical numerical integer values maintaining equal interval of values. Then after set. Okay, we will see list to store multiple values either similar type different types and different types or go or both the types. Both the types. Yeah. Okay. These tuples with multiple values that will be called to store multiple values either similar type, similar types in single object with NIQ and duplicate values. Then after we will go for list tuple. Tuple equal to purpose equal to store multiple values. Same as list. Okay. Fundamental we write integer, we written float, written full, written complex, also we written sequence, we written string, bytes array and range. In the list we written list and tuple. Then after we go for set. Okay, to store multiple to store multiple values either similar types or different types or both the types in single object with only vinaigrette with vinaigrette and it's okay. set equal to is equal to say this only to store multiple values in single objects with set completed. Then after we go for frozen set to store multiple values, either both values in single objects with unlucky values. Okay, I will go for dict. To store key value in single variable. Now none. None equal to none is not false. No space or empty. Okay, this is about data types and their purposes, and I execute the codes in Visual Studio Code. Okay, thank you.